Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Another book that I want to throw at you is Long Way Down. This is by Jason Reynolds. He is an African American author that I had the pleasure to meet last year at a library event. Jason Reynolds wrote this story about the code of the street. Essentially, the idea that if someone is killed on his streets where he grows up, inner city Black America, the idea is in his community that you take revenge. And so he is struggling in this book with what he's going to do. And so he hops in an elevator on his way to get revenge. He thinks that's ultimately what he should do. And on his way down, he meets 4 or 5 different characters from his life. Each of which have been in some way, shape, or form impacted by gun violence. And they converse with him, they have a conversation, and at the end, you're left to determine what he's going to do. So, this is a great book because, now stay with me here, it looks like poetry. And the reason why I say that's amazingly great is not because I'm a nerdy English teacher. It's because it reads really quickly, and it doesn't feel like poetry, but it is. One of the first pages that really grabbed me, I had never held a gun, never even touched one. Heavier than I expected, like holding a newborn, except I knew the cry would be much, 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 much louder. That's one whole page. The first time I read this took me an hour. It's really a fast read, but it's really engaging. If this is one that you'd like to read, first and foremost, I'm happy to bring it to you. This is a personal copy that I own. I'd love to give it to you to read so it's getting some use. The other thing I would like to suggest is Jason Reynolds is on Instagram, and he is reading portions of this book each day this week, and I'm sure he'll save it as one of his stories. So if you want him to read to you, which I promise you do, he has a lovely voice, you can access Instagram as well. But Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds is a great read that you should definitely consider.